Throwing now is Locke. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this will remain a scoreless game. So first and goal quickly turns into fourth and goal. And then fourth and goal turns into no points whatsoever.
That's a very disappointing sequence of events right there. And I, for one, would not want to be the kicker as to run over to his head coach and explain that one.
So here come the Bills out for their second drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Throwing on first down is Allen. Works right side into the hands of the tight end, Knox. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 5 catches, 55 yards.
This defense is ranked near the bottom of the league against the pass. You get the sense that he feels like if he gets covered on any call, he's going to be upset. He thinks he should be open on every snap in this game.
Dancing to his left. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Outside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage. And that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a first down.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down at will.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Touchdown, Bills! Stephon Diggs with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bills get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games, and another good start to this one out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they are back to 500 on the year, got the win last weekend, and it's one that kept their playoff hopes alive.
And if you do have those hopes, 500 is not where you want to be at this point of the year. Now, we know they've battled through some rough patches this season, so it now comes down to how they're going to finish. Can't afford any more missteps, though.
The numbers for him from a week ago. A boatload of carries, 97 yards.
And as we discovered in talking with the coaching staff prior to the game, going up against a team that struggled against the run has only emboldened them to run the football more. I expect 40 to 50 carries in this game.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Smith. His first catch good for 8 and a first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
On the give, this is Akers. And taken down just shy of the 40. Well, this defense for the Bills, they were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few of those tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
To throw it is Locke. That's complete to Jones. He's going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 49-yard line. They'll run here with Akers. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to 48. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now a give right side. It's Horton. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play.
Against a team coming off a win, just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
They'll go for it. It's Locke. And it's going to be batted down. And will go the other way with the football. No luck. As they fail here on 4th down. And the Bills are going to get the football back. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Allen going to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Allen. And this is caught, but I don't think he stayed in bounds. No, he didn't. It's incomplete. The throw took him past the boundary, and it's 4th. The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. Darnell Mooney and the rest of this offense ready to go again. Well, he's within shouting distance of a 1,000-yard season. Going to need a pretty good finish, though, if he wants to reach that mark.
Well, I like how you phrased it, partner. He is within shouting distance. If he stays on this pace, he's got a shot at it. But he needs a big game in there, right, to make sure that he gets it. So you know that during the week, in practice, and look, he asks for the ball all the time anyway. He's really going to ask for the ball and let his quarterback know he's open.
On the ground, it's Akers. And he's got it to about the 40. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Play action. Now it's Locke. They'll roll him out right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt.
What?
And this is going to wind up left. Well struck, but it's no good, and this will stay at a 7-point game.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. On 2nd down, Dillon. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down, and you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Now here's Bradley Pinion now. He's been a busy man here in this 1st half as he gets it away. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The football going back to the Rams now. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. On 1st down, it's Horton. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Locks throw into the hands of Peoples-Jones. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. 45 yards rushing for him now to this point. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll run out of the gun with Akers. And this carry not as productive. He swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Now Locke going to run a little touch pass here to his right.
Oh my God.
He's not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they tried to catch him by surprise, I think, there with that little pop pass on 3rd down, but no luck.
You're right about no luck, but I did like the idea. I like the thought process. Make an unconventional call on 3rd down sometimes. It can pop big. In this case, it didn't.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. What we got to do here. Let's go, man. Here we go. Here we go.
Locke going to go on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. 1st down, and they're going to throw with Allen. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. And now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Allen. And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. Looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down in bounds. Up the middle they run. Here's Dillon. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Allen now looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
The kick by Carlson is good. And the Bills will add on to their lead. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about one-score lead, two-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
This one fielded at the 5. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Block now to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, for incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, it certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
And it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach on the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Khalil Shakir, 37 yards. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Taken in at the 3. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay,
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it. I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it. You mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Locke to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Rams are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point up and good by Garibay. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7. Garibay back out there now to send this one away. And no thought of a return here for Hines. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him the first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And oh, he coughed it up. And the Rams have got it back. And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. I've actually had running backs talk to me about that when they've tried too hard, even in perfect conditions, the ball gets away from them. They've got to find that good balance, carrying it firmly, yet at the same time under control.
Automatic first down.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Here's Akers. And he's got some space here. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. 82 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. First down, they'll stay with Akers on the ground. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
On second down, it's Horton. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. Now on 2nd and 13. Lock. Quick slant here to Smith. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender. But the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. They look to throw. It's Lock. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. On for the field goal try, Jonathan Garibay. This one from 46 yards out. Garibay's kick is good. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Offense back out. We take a closer peek at the dual threat back, Nyheim Hines. He only has a single solo carry, one. Numero uno. Second quarter, they need to get in the ball more, don't they?
I'm not the greatest statistician in the world.
Yeah, you are.
But a back like that with only one carry kind of takes me back to college in the classroom. Not enough evidence to declare what you should do the rest of the game. Give him the ball some more and find out.
Will they incorporate him? We'll find out.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. To the air, Allen being chased out left. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Again, they'll throw with Allen. And this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? They'll keep it on the ground. It's Horton, and he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Rams have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point up and good by Garibay. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing now is Allen. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they're going to get this up to midfield. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gauton, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Rams offense ready to begin quarter number 3. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Locke. He's going to loft one deep left side here. He's got a man complete. Touchdown, L.A. Darnell Mooney, 75 yards. And the Rams come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. The extra point up and good by Garibay. And they will take a 7-point lead. Garibay back out there now to send this one away. Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
Dillon, they try the left side with him. Dancing away at the 35. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. Cannot get away, and down he goes. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Now Allen. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Allen's throw here taken in by Knox. And he's going to be taken down right at the 30-yard line.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
On first down, Allen. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9. On play action, Allen. Man open downfield is Diggs. He's got it. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 27 yards there, a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Throwing on first down is Allen. Rolling, touchdown! An 11-yard touchdown. And the Bills are within an extra point, tying up this ball game. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will tie us at 24. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it ends in a Buffalo touchdown. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They fake the handoff, now Locke. This is Smith with a grab. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That's good for 28 yards. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Goes right back to Smith again. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
A quick throw out wide to Mooney. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Block gonna throw. And they take him down.
That's bullshit. Block, you piece of shit.
In there for a milestone sack as that moves him past Hall of Famer Michael Strahan, who finished his career with 141 and a half. 1st and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. To throw it is Locke. That would complete to Elliott. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
There's another example where defensive coaches constantly change, not allowing any run after the catch. They give up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
Oh, so that time it's not going to move? So ridiculous.
Those are the ones that eat at you as a kicker. Tie game, 3rd quarter. This is one you know you should
That's so wrong on so many levels.
And it's jubilation on the other sideline.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. The last time out, they had to march up. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And the Rams will take over possession here up at the 44. So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. They'll go again here with Akers. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the 1st half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
And he is going to have the Rams 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. And they've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. They'll run on 1st down with Akers. And he's got it to about the 40.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to find a big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Locke taking the snap at 1. He's got Smith here. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They give up the middle to Akers. And he is going to have a Rams first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. In motion, the tight end. Right back to him on first down. And he'll get it down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. The tackle is made by Micah Hyde. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. Back now in Buffalo. All even as we get ready to start the 4th.
Are you kidding me?
And a flag down. I think one of the Rams linemen might have moved. The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
A false start penalty, and now they're back to needing 10 yards on 2nd down. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down.
Yeah.
5 yards now.
No.
3rd and 5.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
No.
They'd love to get a little
Gainer threw it out
closer. They
already.
need to kick the field goal on 4th down. From this spot, it's 46 yards. From the gun, it's Locke. Quick slant, he's got Elliott. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills.
Craig will be there. Michelle will be there.
A new set of downs after a strong
Pretty sure, yeah. So Craig wanted me to go. He's like, come on Sunday. I'm like, nah, I'm going to the in-laws.
Where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn.
Hang on, I'm in the critical part here of this game. I gotta finish.
Catch the ball, and I think we just saw that.
We saw that indeed, picking up the first.
That's not good. I've missed 3 field goals already in the shit weather.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a second.
The winds are crazy. Everything's just not good. No, it's not.
On the counter, this is Akers.
Oh,
And he'll fight his way
come
down
on.
right around the 12. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down, Locke. Oh, no, he lost the football. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by
Now he fumbled.
a yard, if that.
In the rain on the 1 yard line.
Over there as his guys will get the
You gotta be kidding me. That's so wrong.
4-minute offense. They were trying to reduce the clock,
Unbelievable.
get in position to win the game, and leave no time.
And now, as
Booth
we
review.
get
Come
to
on.
turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure.
Overturned. I got the ball back.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field
So
is
that one
reversed.
overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Locke will try to sneak, and he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first.
No. You don't. I mean, God, what's it called? It's like,
And he gets halfway there, down to the 1 yard line. 2nd and goal. Akers, he is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up, the loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. Block now on 3rd and goal. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown Rams. Darnell Mooney, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The Rams have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Extra point up and good by Garibay. And they will take a 7-point lead. Garibay back out there now to send this one away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one.
What, Caden?
Back now on offense, the Buffalo Bills. They now trail.
Yes, Caden.
After that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What
I'm in my office. What's up?
Offense. See if they can cobble something.
Caden, bye. You fucking babysitter.
With a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They go back to the air here.
What, Caden?
On the last drive.
No, I'm not. I'm not leaving in 5 minutes. You can. I'm not. That's great, Caden. I'll meet you there then. I don't need to be babysat by you. Thank you, though. Great, thanks. Leave me out. I'm in the middle of the game finishing. Now, please leave me alone. Okay?
From the 28. This is Dillon on the counter.
You just leave me fucking alone.
Before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 40 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's 2nd down.
How about the timing on that one? They were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
From just shy of midfield, Allen buying time to his left. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Rams are going to take over a couple yards shy of midfield. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
You know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. Block off of play action.
Luck. Great job, Luck. You piece of shit, dude.
Not sure what happened there, but he just didn't get the right read on the coverage that time. Pass wasn't where it needed to be, and that'll send them back to the drawing board.
An incomplete pass on the last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Block working out of the gun. And that is in.
You suck, Locke.
Critical
You're a piece of
play
shit.
in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, Really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And he gets this one just
Let's
shy
lean
of
on the
40,
leadership. Let's
marking
get
down
screwed.
39. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. To the air, Allen. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Allen. Shakir holds it in. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 30. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Go, you piece of
Tell you
shit.
what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Steps away to his left. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down. Allen. They'll find Hines out of the backfield. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and goal with this game still hanging in the balance. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll run here with Dillon. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Allen trying to hurry everybody up to the line of scrimmage. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Now Allen. Forced out to his left. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best.
Touchdown, Bills!
Oh my
Dawson
God.
Knox from 4 yards out. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So that drive goes a full 80 yards in 10 plays. And it culminates in a Bills touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? and he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Here's Locke. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So pass interference, the call there. Always, obviously, Charles, such a subjective call. You agree with the penalty?
Well, from where we're standing right now, I think the officials are tightening things up here in the second half. Maybe a defender gets away with that in the first, but this time the flag comes out, and I think it's a good call.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. He'll go with Akers here up the middle. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Locke. That's out to the flat for Akers. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Locke. And that would go to the target and incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Locked to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Gregory Rousseau able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense. They kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Well, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4.
Yeah, I am. I'll be ready in 1 sec. Bye.
All eyes locked on Jonathan Garibay in a huge spot here. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
I'm sorry. I will be done in a sec. Bye. I don't understand.
And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. This from long, very long range. And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right. And that changes everything here in OT. 4 quarters not enough. We're all even, and to overtime we go.
How much fun is this?
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
This one fielded at the 5. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. And everyone knows the OT rules, Charles, but pretty simple formula. They go down and get a field goal, we continue play, but if they can find the end zone on this possession, ball game over.
And as meticulously as all teams plan for a game, I don't doubt for a second on that offense.
It's caught inside the 25. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Now Locke on the bootleg. A quick throw, but incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now a play fake, and here's Locke. He's got